love that sound. Hi guys, Ricky's Quickies. I'm just going to explain with a little bit more detail about this particular technique that I use. I did a YouTube short video a year or so ago explaining this, but it's like a 15-second video, so it doesn't really explain it properly. And I had a few people messaging me saying, I still don't get it, still can't do it, still can't play it. And I understand it's one of those things that you just have to get the hang of, and sometimes I lose it as well. Sometimes I just can't get the right positioning to get it right. Anyway, well, let me just explain a little bit of background about this. I kind of accidentally discovered it around about 93, 94, when I was just spending ages, because I used to work on my vibrato all the time, still do. But I accidentally hit the adjacent harmonic, which is here at fret 15, 17, 19 on the B string. So through my clear lack of technique and being able to mute things, that harmonic came through, and I created this sound. And I just thought, what the bloody hell is that? At the time, I was doing a lot of dive bombing and, you know, all the rest of it, sort of Satriani squeals and such. But I'd never heard anything that sounded like this. I was like, wow, what is this? And it took me ages. I had to practice it over and over and over again to find out what on earth I was actually doing. And then I discovered what it is that I was doing. I was actually accidentally hitting the E string. But also at the same time, I thought, why does it sound that way? And, you know, after a little bit of practice, I just thought, well, you've got a contrary movement going on. You've got one note that is ascending, but you've got a harmonic here. Now, you may not be moving the top E string, but obviously if you've got a floating trem, whenever you move the lower strings, it will the other strings will decrease in pitch. So if I just play the top E string and then just bend another string, you can hear it descending in pitch. So what you've got is a contrary movement. You've got the ascending movement here with this string, but you've also got the descending movement because you're bending the string and the bridge is affecting that. So essentially that is what is going on. And I've used it to some decent level of effect, I think, with a couple of solos that I've done. I did it on Jason Richardson's first solo album on the excuse me, Hose Down track, and I also did it on Kadinja's GLHF track. So it's the same technique that I kind of accidentally stumbled on. But one thing that I will say is that you have to really stick with it to make it work. Because I've had messages from people, you know, guitarists and stuff, but I've also had messages from guys that I know who are brilliant players going, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand how to play it, and it's not working. The reason it isn't working is because it just takes a little bit of time to get the right, you know, the right left hand positioning, and you've got to be able to just literally nudge the E string and play the harmonic at the same time as you're bending the B string. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more detail than the YouTube short that I put up, and I really hope it's helped. And you can kind of explore these things for yourself. It's an amazing thing when you start to explore these things. Anyway, I hope that's cleared it up a little bit more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.